Oh, great. Hillary Clinton just gave another rousing speech. Let's see how fucking retarded this shit is. Practically every time she speaks, there's just fucking just stupidity oozing everywhere, especially from the people listening to her and actually cheering, which are mostly stupid college girls, by the way.
You may have heard that things didn't exactly go the way I planned.
Yeah, well, we don't care what you want.
But you know what? I'm doing okay.
Yay! Yay, Lord Hillary!
To spend time with my family, especially my amazing grandchildren. I was going to give the entire commencement speech about them, but was talked out of it.
Is that supposed to be funny?
In the woods.
It's not funny.
Organizing my closets, right? I won't lie. Chardonnay helped a little.
You won't lie? That's a fucking lie right there, bitch. You fucking lie. Everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie.
But here's what helped most of all. Remembering who I am, where
A narcissistic cunt?
I come from, and what I believe.
Yeah.
And then
You believe in Satan, I think, right?
that is what Wells.
At least that's the stories that I hear about spirit cooking and all this weird ass shit that you fuckers in government are doing right now.
Means to me. This college gave me so much. It launched me on a life of service and provided.
It launched you on a life of stealing people's money and enriching yourself, basically, right? Clinton Foundation, supposed to be a charity foundation, but doesn't actually take most of that money and give it to the charities that it's supposed to support.
Friends that I still treasure. So wherever your life takes you, I hope that Wellesley serves as that kind of touchstone for you. Now, if any of you are nervous about what you'll be walking into when you leave the campus.
Well, you better be nervous, snowflakes.
I know that feeling. I do remember my commencement. I'd been asked by my classmates to speak. I stayed up all night with my friends, the third floor of Davis.
Yeah, you're probably doing blood rituals.
By the time we gathered in the academic quad, I was exhausted. My hair was a wreck.
Right, whatever, who cares?
The mortarboard made it even worse. But I was pretty oblivious to all of that because what my friends had asked me to do was to talk about our worries and about our ability and responsibility to do something about them.
Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean.
We didn't trust government.
And now we don't trust you. You're part of the government.
Authority figures.
Yeah. You've basically become everything that you probably hated at the time. Isn't that ironic?
Or really anyone over 30. In large part thanks to years of heavy casualties and dishonest official statements about Vietnam, and deep differences over civil rights and poverty here at home.
And now you're the warmonger. It's funny how she talks about in her youth she used to hate these people, and now she's actually one of them. Totally ironic, isn't it?
We were asking urgent questions about whether women, people of color, religious minorities, immigrants would...
Yeah, bring up the fucking minorities again. See, that's all the Democrats are now. They're all a bunch of they're just pandering to minority groups. They think if they pit all the minority groups against the majority, that's somehow going to fucking help them win elections and shit. It's not going to work.
Would ever be treated with dignity and respect. And by the way, we were furious.
They're like, oh, well, if you're a minority group, then you automatically support her. You all vote the same. If you're fucking Mexican, you all vote Democrat. If you're black, you all vote Democrat. Not the fucking case, man. That's not the way it works.
About the past presidential election of a man whose presidency would eventually end in disgrace with his impeachment for obstruction of justice.
Bullshit. See that? Yeah, obstruction of justice? What about your fucking emails, bitch? Your fucking, like thousands of emails you had on a private server. You're going to sit here and talk about impeachment for a president when you shouldn't have even been able to allow to be run for president. You shouldn't have even been allowed to run for president, given that what you had done. Anybody else would have been in fucking jail for what you did. I would have been in jail if I had done something like that when I was in the armed forces in the army. If I had done something like that with classified sensitive material, I'd still be probably painting rocks at Leavenworth right now. Yay! Yay! These people are stupid. You notice how it's like mostly women? To mostly stupid women.
Firing the person running the investigation into him at the Department of Justice. But here's what I want you to
If I was a woman, man, I'd be disgraced. I'd be looking at these women right now like, man, these women are pathetic.
Again, we began to thrive as our society changed laws and opened the circle of opportunity and rights wider and wider for more Americans.
Yeah, because it wasn't enough for women to have the right to vote, right? They had to, have the same kind of jobs that men had, more privilege, all that shit, right? It wasn't enough just to be able to vote.
We revved up the engines of innovation and imagination.
Bullshit. You women don't fucking rev up anything other than men's penises, okay? That's all you do. You don't innovate anything. Men are the ones that are inventing shit. That's the way it's always been throughout fucking history.
We turned back a tide of intolerance and embraced inclusion.
Oh, intolerance.
The we who did those things were more than those in power who wanted to change course. It was millions of ordinary citizens, especially young people, who voted, marched, and organized. Now,
and most of that shit, I mean, I don't understand the whole fucking, protesting thing. What does it actually accomplish? You stand out in the middle of the fucking street and you throw a fucking hissy fit like a kid. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't change anything. The only thing it does is fucking piss off the people that don't act like you're acting and don't fucking believe in the shit that you believe in. That's all it does. It doesn't fucking change anything. It doesn't change our fucking opinions about you. In fact, it doesn't do anything but make us hate you more. So quit marching, quit protesting. It doesn't do a goddamn thing. Shut the fuck up. Cunts.
Of course, today has some important differences. The advance of technology, the impact of the internet, our fragmented media.
Yeah, now it's being used against you. And despite your efforts to censor us, it's still being used against you.
Landscape make it easy.
You thought you were going to use it against us.
Enter ourselves into echo chambers.
Yeah, that's what you've done. You have splintered yourself into an echo chamber. That's all you fucking Democrats do is splinter yourselves into echo chambers, repeat the same bullshit to each other over and over again until you start believing it. It's like a fucking religion to you people.
We can shut out contrary voices, avoid ever questioning our basic assumptions.
And that's exactly what you do.
Extreme views are given powerful microphones.
Extreme? No, you fuckers are the ones that are extreme, okay? Not us.
Leaders willing to exploit fear and skepticism have tools at their disposal that were unimaginable when I graduated. And here's what that means to you. the class of 2017.
Means don't listen to her.
You are graduating at a time when there is a full-fledged assault on truth and reason.
Yes, and it's from your fucking party. It's from your news stations. It's from your bullshit ideology. The social justice warrior, progressive, actually regressive left ideology. It's you fuckers. And oh yeah, and the communists too. You know, those Antifa fuckers. You guys are like have like some kind of weird alliance or something like that. All of you fuckers need to go to hell, man.
Just log on. Just log on to social media for 10 seconds. It will hit you right in the face.
Oh, people with differing opinions, of course. Because, you know what? Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, you know what? There's people that don't have the same fucking opinions as you. It's not a fucking echo chamber like you want it to be. But I know that's what you want. That's what you would like it to be.
Concocting elaborate, hurtful conspiracy
theories. Hurtful conspiracy theories. Ugh.
Operating out of pizza parlors.
What?
Drumming up rampant fear about undocumented immigrants, Muslims, minorities, the poor.
Undocumented fear? It's actually a very viable fear, considering that, you know, there's an attack in Europe. There's a bombing in Europe at least once every month, it seems. I keep hearing like once a month. Oh yeah, another fucking Islamic dude blew up a fucking stadium somewhere or some kind of building somewhere. So saying that we're just drumming up fear for no fucking reason at all is just stupid. But continue.
Turning neighbor against neighbor and sowing division at a time when we desperately need unity.
Unity. Oh yeah, preaching unity. Unity isn't shit, okay? You know what? You know, these people that live in these gated mansions and communities don't have to live with the consequences of all these fucking immigrants because they live in gated communities. They're separated from all that shit. The rest of us have to deal with these assholes. So fuck you.
Some are even denying things.
Unity. Go fuck your unity. Stick it right up your ass. Yay!
And then defending themselves by talking about, quote unquote, alternative facts.
You mean the facts where you... Oh, yeah, remember that one story you said about fucking being under fucking sniper fire in Bosnia or whatever? That turned out to be complete bullshit. Why would you even make up a story like that? And my only answer to that is if you really were under sniper fire, that must have been a lousy sniper because he fucking missed you. Because you're still here.
But this is serious business. Look at the budget that was just proposed in Washington. It is an attack of unimaginable cruelty.
What?
On the most vulnerable among us.
Oh, you mean when you promised a whole bunch of people in Haiti that you were going to give like money to them with the Clinton Foundation and only gave them like 3% of the money that you raised? You mean that kind of cruelty?
The youngest, the oldest, the poorest, and hardworking people who need a little help to gain or hang on to a decent middle-class life. It grossly
Yeah, and all the policies that Obama had in place, you know, your fucking political party did nothing to help the middle class at all. Nothing.
Funds public education, mental health,
mental
and
health.
Efforts even to combat the opioid epidemic.
So, yeah, you Democrats have really done so much to combat the opiate epidemic, huh? And so, you guys could have pushed for fucking marijuana legalization, but you didn't even do that. On the federal level, the Democrats did not push for any kind of legalization of marijuana. Marijuana right now is probably the best way to get people off that shit. Because it's an alternative, a much safer alternative. But you know what? You fuckers didn't do shit. All you did was say, yeah, states, if they want to legalize it, fine. But we're not going to do anything about it on the federal level. We're not going to reclassify it. So you fuckers didn't do shit. You fuckers talk the talk and then you don't do shit.
And in reversing
so
our
whatever.
commitment to fight climate change, it puts the
Climate change? You can't fight climate change, bitch. It's impossible. We have no effect on the fucking weather. This myth that the government keeps pushing that, oh, well, we got to protect the environment. Yeah, we need to protect the environment, but guess what? Ultimately, we can't control the weather. We can't control climate. It just happens. If the sun fucking goes supernova tomorrow, we're fucked. There's nothing we can do about it. If it happens, it happens.
The future of our nation and our world at risk.
Yeah, whatever. It's a load of bullshit. Load of bullshit. It's all about control. It's all about pushing fucking more regulations on us under the guise of, oh, we need to protect the environment. We got to do this because we got to protect the environment. It's all bullshit. Don't listen to any of it.
And to top it off, it is shrouded in a $1 trillion mathematical lie.
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. It sounds like bullshit to me.
Let's call it what it is. It's a con.
You mean the shit that you do?
They don't even try to hide it.
This bitch is such a hypocrite. I mean, you can't even point out to these people that they're fucking hypocritical morons. They're that fucking retarded.
It matters because if our leaders lie about the problems we face, we'll never solve them.
Yeah, that's right. That's why none of the problems that we've had have ever been solved by a fucking Democrat, because you guys lie about all the problems that we have. And then the stuff that you are aware of, and you say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do something to fix that," then you never do. So yeah, all you do is lie. That's all you're about.
It matters because it undermines confidence in government as a whole, which in turn breeds more cynicism and anger. But it also matters because our country, like this college, was founded on the principles of the Enlightenment.
Whatever the fuck that means.
In particular, the belief that people, you and I, possess the capacity for reason and critical thinking.
Reason and critical thinking? Well, no, you guys have the capacity for irrational and emotional thinking, not critical thinking. I have not seen one fucking SJW think critically about what the fuck they believe in and what they say. Not one.
And that free and open debate is the lifeblood of a democracy.
Which is what you guys are against, because you want to censor everybody's free speech. And that's another thing. We're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic. We are not a fucking democracy. We never have been. A lot of people make that fucking mistake, man. We are not a democracy.
The entire American university system, the envy of the world, was founded on those fundamental ideals. We should not abandon them. We should revere them. We should aspire to them every single day in everything we do. And
yay!
There's something else. As the history majors among you.
Oh. You mean the alternative history that the fucking dumbasses in the college now are teaching kids?
Here today know all too well. When people in
stuff like fucking Castro was a good guy, that kind of shit.
Power invent their own facts and attack those who question them.
Yeah, exactly. You.
It can mark
Russia? Anyone?
The beginning of the end of a free society.
No, it's taking back society from fucking crackpot lunatics like you.
That is not hyperbole. It is what authoritarian regimes throughout history have done.
That's what you do.
They attempt to control reality, not just our laws and our rights and our budgets, but our thoughts and beliefs.
Yeah, kind of like you Democrats censoring everybody on the internet. Like Facebook, like Zuckerberg, like fucking censoring posts and shit that don't agree with his political views. Yeah, just like that, right?
Right now, some of you might wonder, well, why am I telling you all this? You don't own a cable news network. You don't control the Facebook algorithm.
Yeah, you do.
You aren't a member of Congress yet.
No one's gonna fucking elect you, bitch. You'll be fucking dead before you even get a chance.
I believe with all my heart that the future of America, indeed the future of the world, depends on brave, thoughtful people like you insisting on truth and integrity right now, every day.
Truth and integrity, you know, that's great. You know, I can't listen to this bitch anymore, man. I really can't. I tried. I can't even get through a full fucking 27-minute video of this fucking cunt rambling on about her bullshit. Everything she says is the complete opposite of how she acts behind camera and, you know, like behind closed doors and like everybody that knows her, probably. She is full of shit. This fucking cunt is full of shit. That's all I gotta say. And most people know this, judging by the fucking dislike to like ratio on this goddamn video. Have a nice day, everybody. This is my rant for the day.